I'm in an alleyway. I feel like I found a crux point in my own understanding. And there's this thing that I learned from music. There's songs that can be played in minor chords and sound ominous or sad or scary or something like that. And then you can do the exact same song, the same chords, but in major chords. And the whole song sounds revolutionarily different. It sounds happy and uplifting and jubilatious. And the chord or the note, the music makes a big difference to how it makes everything feel. And so I am, as the conductor of the orchestra of my mind and my perceiving of this world that's around us, I have been conducting everything in minor chords. Dark, ominous. I said that the truth can be very destructive to people's worldviews, because a lot of the world that we're living in right now is built on this, massive framework of lies and misinformation and all this stuff. From the Greeks until now, at least, right? There's like this framework of law and order and stuff, and a lot of it is just lie and manipulation. And so the truth, when people go out to seek, discover, and search for the truth, like the capital T truth, the universal, everlasting one, you find out that, about the lie of the framework, or the framework of lies. And so I found out about the framework of lies, but was not invested in any of it. Didn't have any skin in that game. And so it was really easy for me just to be like, well, fuck this. Like, not gonna take this or accept this or participate in the lies, because we should be living in truth and not in lie. And but then I found out that when I take that statement and that perspective to other people who do have skin in the game of the framework of lies, that it must feel to them, or it might feel like to them, the same way that I feel when that heavy energy shows up. Because I'm there to ruin their day. I'm there to cancel their party. I'm there to shut down the festivities and take away all their hard work. And this is how this is perceived by everybody. Because I come in and I talk about the end of capitalism, and I'm talking about the end of retirement, and like that everybody's got to get back to work, and that we have all this stuff that we have to do to remedy this planet. And I'm serious, and we do. But that, like, because I am still in a state of constant fight or flight with this, on edge, like on the front line feeling every single day in the battle between good and evil. I bring the intensity of my internal struggle into the conversations I have with these other people and the interactions I have with these other people in my life. And it must seem like I'm like a wrecking ball coming into the room to destroy everything with my anger and my outbursts and all this kind of stuff. And I guess I understand why. I understand why I react the way that I do. And I don't feel like it's wholly unjustified. But what it is not functioning. It's not working. It's not helping me. It's not helping me help my children, because that's what this has always been about, was help. I got to figure out a way to actually help my children, because we were in a sinking boat. We're on the Titanic sinking, and everybody's listening to the band playing on the deck, and I've got kids, and I'm just like, yo, dog, like, I'm going to start making a lifeboat out of fucking deck furniture if I have to, right? Like, we're not just going to sit here and take this. So, but that in the grand miracle of this whole process is that, like, the closing of one door is the opening of the next. The closing of this chapter is the opening of the next. And the next chapter is the one that's like really exciting, and it's one everybody's been waiting for. So like closing this chapter of the story the war and the slavery and the conquest and the imperialism and the colonialism and the extractionism and all that chapter of human history, letting it come to a close should not be scary. It should be an absolute fucking celebration, right? Like I said, a jubilation. What is the jubilation here? Like, how can I take the chords that I'm singing about this story in this moment and change them from minor chords to major chords, so that when I speak this to people, when I sing this song, the song of truth that I know, when I sing it, how can I sing it in major chords and not minor chords, so that the ears that hear it can perceive it? Because as soon as they hear the negative stuff, they hear the minor chords, they shut down, they get defensive, and there's no conversation about what to do or what the opportunities at hand, what we could do, what we can do. I'm sure that sun is just flashing this on and off. I don't know if that must be annoying, huh? So I'm going to try to figure out how to write in some major chords, okay? I'm going to work on it. And we're still going to talk about the end of capitalism. But probably not by talking about the end of capitalism. We'll talk about like the beginning of caring for each other instead. We'll talk about, you know, like a food force is a good idea if the world does burn down, but a food force is also a really good idea if the world just keeps going the way it's going. It's just a good idea and it's fun. So yeah, got to get the chords back into the right harmony. What do you think, Carita? What do you think about those dogs? All right, y'all. Well, hope you have a great day putting down the pieces of Babylon and picking up the pieces of the new way. Go plant the tree. Go hang out with a homeless person. Like whatever the thing is that you can do. Just you know, start having the fun that comes with being fully engaged with taking responsibility and being a player in the game and not a victim of it. So, and it's just, here's the thing, is it's way more fun to do in a group, and it feels safer in a group to do it that way. So if we get together and play some major chords and then go out and serve the world in a good way, and like in a real way, then yeah, that'll probably end up being awesome for everybody, you know? So, look how green the desert is. Pretty wild, y'all. Peace.